Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Geert. Good morning to everybody here on Discord. I see the guys are quite in a hurry. Oh, pushing already. We've got lovely weather here, gentlemen. I hope those guys pushing already that have already completed their flight setups actually did the calculations. I was sitting here this morning toying with the landing performance, and I can tell you one thing, that runway is short, and it's only max auto brake that's going to stop you from going off the other side. So that means we're going to have to plant this aircraft. So anywhere below 500 foot per minute should be fair game today. There's no nonsense about butter and all crap because we need to stop. Otherwise we're going to end up plowing the field on the other side and we can plant peanuts or something. Right, so good morning Cooper, good morning Gilbert. Gentlemen, that's the challenge. It's a very steep descent and it is a short runway in the mountains. So I hope you're going to enjoy it with us. If you look at the weather radar at this point in time, that's where we are, right at the top there. You can see there. And then if you follow that line, it goes right into the mess down at the bottom here. That is Chambéry, right in the weather. The ceilings and everything are still good for the ILS approach. We're going to use runway 18. But anything can change in the trip down there. There's about an hour or so's flight. So you guys better hold on to your hats. Eh? This is going to be fun, I promise you. Some of us will make it, some of us won't.
It'll be a ride and a half.
Yeah.
If I were there, I would make it.
Yeah, we'll all make it to some degree, I'm sure. I can. Anyway, alright, I'm going to call my pushback.
Tow is driving up.
Going to start my APU.
Nico, can I just ask on that performance landing?
Yeah.
I might have it. I only see page 1 of 1.
If you follow me, you go to your landing performance. You fill in the blanks, right? And then there's an arrow. You click. That's right. It won't give you the next page until you filled in everything, eh?
Okay, understood.
Okay, and then you have it. Before start procedure.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Cooper, thank you for joining us. It's late and all for you, but if you can manage it, thank you. Stick around.
084 is at stand 136, ready for pushback and engine start.
Just as a matter of interest, Cooper, we are actually on Iveo, not VATSIM, but same difference.
Company traffic.
I'm using X-Enviro, Gilbert.
Ready for before start checklist.
Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Papers.
On board.
Flight deck door.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Ready parking brake.
Closed and locked.
And out to 6.
Fuel.
Morning,
Pumps
Jean-Pierre.
on. Passenger signs. On.
Brussels,
Window.
SkymatixVA Flight at stand
Locked.
155.
MCP. Speed 149. Heading 244. Altitude 33,000. Takeoff speeds. V1 135. V rotate 143. V2 149. CDU pre-flight. complete.
Morning, Steve. Hello,
Rudder
John.
and
Good
aileron
morning.
trim.
Al, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, other John. There's more Johns here now, eh? Al, I have no idea. Check the pods. Maybe they're dirty. Put some WD-40 in there or something. I don't know. I don't have such a problem. So all I can think of is that maybe there's a pod problem, you know.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Maybe try a different USB port, you know, just
Anti-collision light
an example.
on. Before start checklist complete. Engine start procedure.
Bristol traffic, Skymatix 04, line open takeoff, runway 25 right.
Waiting for the command to start sequence.
Right, I'm just waiting for Tix 49 and then I'll push. I don't want to go stand in his way now. Then we can do the startup and taxi. So I'm going to go Romeo 4, outer 7, Bravo 1 until we get to the holding point there. We don't really need to go all the way back, so we'll just use Bravo 1.
Skymatix 194, taxiing to runway 25, via inner 5 and out 6.
Traffic, Sky 04 line up, runway 25 right.
Right, for your information, we've got 10 degrees, so I'm not worried about anti-ice and such right now. That is going to become more and more of a concern as we move forward into winter in the Northern Hemisphere, so pretty soon we're going to have to do some winter op things.
Process traffic, Skymatix 084 is ready to
And all I can
taxi,
say is bring on
runway
summer.
25
Yeah.
right, by inner 3, outer 4.
You know what, I'm going to start my engines. Start number 2 engine. 49 is taking his time.
Starting number 2 engine.
Bristol traffic, Skymatix 049.
Shame. Go for it, 049.
Skymatic 049.
Jean-Pierre, we didn't hear your whole message, but it's fine. I don't mind.
25 N2.
Here he goes. Thank you.
Secret story, Nico.
Yes. He's a stealth aircraft this morning.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Buses, I think right now, 129, Toga.
Brussels traffic Skymatix 001 at stand 167, push and start.
Flaps 5 set.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
KLM 171, 163, ready for pushback start.
25 N2.
Skymatic 194, lining up and wait, runway 25 right.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
This is a nice view, pushing back and seeing that Tix 1 pushing back as well.
Yep.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting.
Before taxi procedure.
Skymatic
Before taxi procedure.
49er.
How did you get stuck now again, Islander?
All commands and checklists aborted.
See, I interfered with your sequence now again. Right.
So we disconnected on bypass.
Leave her alone, Nico. She's working very hard back there.
Yeah, I'm just ignoring her, better for love and peace. Morning, Rob.
Yeah, peace and war.
Yeah.
Guys, can you please remind me, it's a 2-minute spacing or 3 minutes?
3 minutes, 3 minutes. Especially there, because you have to backtrack a certain extent of that runway to get off, if I recall correctly. Right, Brussels traffic, Skymatix 001, taxi holding point Bravo 1 via Romeo 4 and outer 7, Skymatix 001. Let's go.
Skymatic 194. traffic, Skymatix VA 6, lining up runway 25 right. KLM 171, taxiing to holding point 25 right via Romeo 4 and out 7, KLM 171.
Look at the congestion here. My goodness. Big time traffic on a Sunday morning.
No church service this morning, Nico.
Yeah, looks like it.
Brussels traffic, Skymatix VA 6, taking off runway 25 right.
Brussels traffic, Skymatix 084 is lining up, ready to take off runway 25 right.
Remember the 3 minutes, guys. Give 3 minutes before you press your toga. We will for sure run out of space and runway and time on the other side if there is not enough space between the flights today. Short runway, small airport, big mountains, bad weather.
Everything's favourable then.
Absolutely. Hey, Tyrone. Yeah, that sneeze sound. Oh, I tell you, some days I get a fright when that guy sneezes. I promise you, it's crippling. Morning, okay.
Brussels traffic, Skymatix 084, taking off runway 25 right.
I don't have that problem, Kavaka. I mean, when I move my throttle, look at my little blue dots, they go into position. So unless you speak to Zibo directly on the forum and you can show him, you know, what exactly you mean, I'm at a loss. I won't be able to help you. I really, really strongly recommend go to the forum, show him. Yeah, you're gonna have to discuss that directly with him on the forum. Did you set your noise level correctly in the EFB for your controllers? Is the auto throttle lock, is that on? That's all these things that come to my mind. Well, what you're talking about, if I understand you correctly, is those little blue pips. I mean, the blue pips is exactly where my hardware throttle is, okay? And this Zibo is the same. You just have to set it to be on, to show you where it's at, you know, to actually give you that functionality. There's also a new thing. There's also a new thing where you can actually synchronize it. There's a specific setting now, okay, in the Zibo. So I recommend you go check all the settings now. You'll see under, I think it's realism, I'm not sure, or it's hardware. Yeah, sync hardware throttle. You see, you can switch it on and off now. So just go have a look there. Maybe that's something that you're missing as well. But you have to put the throttle noise lock needs to be on. Your auto throttle engage lock throttle needs to be on. Things like that. You know, those are just the basics I can think of right now to try and point you in a direction. Okay, I just want to start my timer. I'm just going to hold here because if there's other traffic coming, then we're gonna have a problem. Good morning, Neil. I don't even know if I said hello or not. Sorry, man. Excellent.
Skymatix VA Flight airborne, passing 1,500.
Brussels traffic Skymatix 001, line up and await runway 25 right. Okay, I've checked there's no incoming traffic. If they are not on the network and they connect on short finals, they're going to have a surprise. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Approaching 25 right.
Hallo Hendrik.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
On runway 25 right.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Flaps 5 set, green light, detent. Stabilizer trim. 5 units set. Transponder. TARA set.
Brussels traffic Skymatix VA 9 on the ROUSY.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Departure, climbing to flight level 3.
I am ready for takeoff.
Almost ready, Linda.
On runway 25.
Hello, Sasso. Right, there's 3 minutes. Takeoff.
Set time. Stabilized.
Toga. 3 minutes, Owen.
Takeoff thrust set.
Timer set, Nico.
Awesome.
80 knots. Throttle hold.
Sorry to hear that, Sasso.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up. Come on, Day.
Acceleration altitude.
Okay, Sasso, enjoy your day.
Flaps up and set. Approaching transition. Transition altitude.
KLM 17125 right, clear for takeoff.
Sorry guys, I'm just restarting my stream here on Discord.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
Okay, Gilbert, enjoy. Good luck.
Brussels traffic, Skymatix 052 lining up and waiting on runway 25 right. Brussels traffic. In Brussels traffic, Skymatix 052, taking off runway 25 right.
Quinton 94. Yeah, why not? You're more than welcome, most welcome to put up Chambéry for us if you would like to. We're all planning for runway 18 because the wind was like 23 knot headwind, crazy stuff and all. But yeah, I don't think that has changed. So feel free, yeah. Damn it, Jean-Pierre, put your log file and check your Windows event viewer quickly. Put it somewhere where we can see it. Let's try help you out. That's so strange. Try send us your log file before you do that, because obviously somewhere there's something. Yes, it's frustrating. You can say that again. I hate it. I don't rage quit very easily ever, but I've had once or twice now where I really just wanted to blow my top. Okay. Alright, Jean-Pierre, but please remember next time. Hello, Toga. I don't have any other flights planned for today, huh? If I do one, it's going to be spur of the moment. Yes, Neil, and while you are here, you're going to appreciate this. Look at this. Right, so I'm going to use flaps 40. Okay, I filled in all the relevant information. I'll update the winds if I have to, but I mean, that is what it was earlier this morning. And just get my navigraph on my own screen here. So 19 gusting 38 as you say. So let's just update 160 at 19. Oh, I forget it must be back in the cradle for me to work on it. 16 at. Alright. Okay, look at this. Maximum auto braking. That's giving me like, that thing is, well, let me grab the calculator, let me not lie here. Right, so that is we have a 293 meter margin of error, so I'm going to have to plant this thing to stop it because I'm a bit heavy. Look, I mean, I'm really a bit heavy, so we can't use any other braking. Maximum manual we can. That's a bit stronger than auto. We can do that. So what I'll do is I'll let it run on the auto max, you know, until I see, oops, we get a problem. Then I'll stand on those brakes. But I mean, we've got two options. All the others won't work. Yeah, no floating. No floating, and I've provisioned for a wet runway as well, so I might win 50 meters there if it's not raining or wet at the time that we land. But yeah, max reversers, yep, we're gonna push them. Gonna make sure we try and stop. The thing is, the guy sitting in the Discord room above us, I never spoke with them. They did their own flight planning and all. I hope they looked at stuff like this because they're gonna be in a bit of a dwang, get a surprise when they get there and they didn't. Hey man, come on. Hey, Michael. As long as they don't leave the parts on the runway. If they skid or crash, they must just continue behind the runway. I remember many years ago, my buddy that I used to fly in to Schiphol every Saturday morning with. Every now and then we would go to Hamburg, you know, just to mix it up a little bit. And then one day we were laughing and talking about landing at Hamburg. And he said to me, if I land before him, I should not leave parts on the runway. And it was on our way, eh? We had ATC and all. And I said, no, don't worry, I don't fly bad like that, you know, I can land. And Truus Bob, when he landed, he crashed on the runway. the runway was closed for a minute or two there on our way while he had to, you know, disconnect and vacate and all. To this day, I'm still laughing at him. He told me not to do it, and then he goes and do it. Yes, Steve, that's a good idea. Anchors. Thank you, Quentin. Your first two customers are almost there, eh? Gents on Discord, I'll be back. I'm just popping upstairs to tell those guys I'll be back now. Gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
Quentin is setting up ATC for you guys. Runway 18 ILS is fine, okay? But he's going to set up ATC now for you.
Okay. Thanks, let us know, Nico.
Okay. Listen, while I am here, I've never spoken to you guys. I hope you did your landing planning because there's not much runway, eh? And if it's going to be wet and all those things, I hope you light enough and able to stop at the end of the runway.
Yeah. It's an interesting one, this.
Yeah. Okay, good luck, gentlemen.
Yeah, and you. Be interesting. Thank you.
James, one more thing. ATC says you can all squawk 1000 to avoid reallocation of squawk codes and things.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, gentlemen, ATC says you can all squawk 1000 to avoid the first call. I just changed mine as well. Way too much cloud. Way overexposed. Let's look down again. Can't wait for them to fix that overexposure. Still looks very interesting, gentlemen. Check that weather radar on my way. It's crazy. That's a good question, Hendrik. Let's quickly see. LFLL is the alternate, and that's more to the west. So that's Lyon, as far as I know. Quentin, don't worry about it. The guys can also disconnect once they've done. Just, you know, worm them up in one bundle somewhere, you know, just tell them to park far or something. Put them on the grass, man. We'll bring the tow trucks later to pull them off the grass. Hendrik, not much better, no, it's crazy. Crazy margins, that, man. We just had an update. 994 now. Can you believe it? Right there, as we inputting it changes. Okay, right, so let's see minimums. Precision altitude.
Nico, did you say runway 4?
No, 18.
18, okay.
-2A. Okay, we need to look at 11-2A. Disarm these blinks. We had 142. use T299 because I'm pretty sure we're going to have this deep descent. It's going to be more than 3 degrees descent over there. So that's 2559. Shit, yo, let me actually check that now that you mention it, because I know it's a big one. I know it is. It's a big 4.46. Bloomin' heck, you're right. You're so right, Scotsman. That changes everything Barry again. Let me go read the minimums now. So we're going to do 4.5. That's 2139. Okay, 2139 is our minimums. Brothers and sisters, we're gonna have some fun. Okay, Indrek, thanks for stopping by. Okay, Jean-Pierre, good luck, man. Hope you make it. And this time, if it crashes, I know it's gonna be difficult and hard, you know, but just send us those reports, man. We need the log file and we need to know in Windows Event Viewer what happened there as well. Yes, Scotsman. Yes, I thought it was gonna be fun. Okay, so we're going to go full auto, max auto brake. Alright. Going to go down to 5,000 for the intercept. Woo, woo. Right, go around altitude is 6,500, course heading 175. Alright, so frequencies 1095, 1095. Set. Minimus courses set. BRF. What did I take? 30. I want 40. Oh, it's because we add the extra. You know, in our calculations we knew we had to add extra. So that's 142. Which means that I think it said 9. And then, you know, that's without gusting. So if we take, that's half of the front component, half of the physical wind component coming from the front. Then we need gusting, needs to be adjusted in there. So I'm telling you now, we're going to use max about 15 because why? Those gusts are 27. We can't use more than 15, so we're going to adjust by 15. Okay. Ooh, that margin's getting small, people. What did I get myself into today? Right, so we're going to be 142 plus 15. Right? That's 157. Okay, we'll have to check the red band. We need to be 5 knots below the red band anyway, so ons gaan sien. We shall see. See why it's important to start your top of descent planning at least 100 nautical miles before you get there. Look, we are 21 nautical miles from top of descent. If we still had to fiddle around and figure things out, we would have been late. Then the aircraft was ahead of us instead of us ahead of it.
Second, please. 0, liner. Schematic 014.
Approach good day, this is Skymatix 194, passing flight level 110 for 5,000.
Skymatix 1 first interior approach, good morning, conditions, flight level 1. Skymatix 04, clear direction, approach runway 18, not fully established.
Clear for the approach for ILS 18.
Descent procedure.
Descent procedure. Descent procedure complete. Ready for descent checklist.
Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Recall. Auto brake. Landing data. V reference 142. Minimum Sparrow 2139 set. Approach briefing. Descent checklist complete.
Skymatix 194, safety.
Skymatix 194, copy.
Skymatix 194, say indicated airspeed.
210, Skymatix 194.
Skymatix 194, thank you, the traffic behind you without contact.
Skymatix 04, established ILS 18.
Skymatix 04, runway 180, wind 16 degrees, 19.5 knots, testing 8 knots.
Clear to land, thank you, Skymatix.
Skymatix 014, clear dial approach, runway 18 under 2.
Cleared for 18, approach 20014, number 2.
SkymatixVA, do you have a problem?
Negative. We're going direct cancel, but due to wind, we cannot stabilize our path.
One method is not the standard procedure. Can you check vectors?
He's asking if you can accept vectors, John.
Affirmative, we can accept vectors.
SkymatixVA, thank you. Turn left, heading 270. You are number 4.
Left heading 270, SkymatixVA.
Chambéry approach, Skymatix 084 is at flight level 11,000, requesting landing at runway 18. Skymatix 084, Chambéry approach, good morning, descent flight level 100, expect ILS Zulu runway 18. Descent flight level 110. Expecting landing at runway 18, Skymatix 084. Skymatix 084, proceed to direct cancel, descent 6,500 feet, QNH 0994.
So was that for approach, was that for Skymatix 194?
Negative, Skymatix 084. Skymatix 084. Can you please repeat last transmission? Skymatix 084, proceed direct cancel, descent altitude 6,500 feet, QNH 0994. Direct install, descent 6,500 feet, squawk 0994. Skymatix 084. Skymatix 194, turn right to direct to Governor, Golf Oscar Victor November Alpha.
That wasn't the squawk code, that was the altimeter setting. 0994 is the altimeter
Right,
setting.
direct Governor, Skymatix 194.
Skymatix 014 established for 18.
If you're 14, continue approach runway 18, wind 170 degrees, 1, left gusting 279.
Morning, Tommy.
Continue approach, Skymatix 014.
Skymatix 35, clear direct to runway 18, number 2.
Skymatix 04, runway vacated.
Skymatix 04, welcome to Chambéry, taxi to stand 1.
Stand 1 for Skymatix 04.
Skymatix 01 for runway 1, correction, runway 18, clear to land in 170 degrees, 17 knots, gusting 27 knots.
Please thanks, Skymatix 014.
Skymatix 1904, continue descent altitude 6,500 feet, QNH 0994.
6,000 feet, QNH 0994, and should we continue present heading?
Negative station, navigation.
Skymatix 1904, should we continue present heading?
Skymatix 1904, negative, continue the standard procedure, clear ILS Zulu approach, runway 18, number.
Standard procedure, ILS Zulu 18, Skymatix 1904.
Skymatix 014, welcome to Chambéry, taxi to stand 2.
Yeah, Skymatix 04, I'm stuck on the runway at the moment. I'll see if I can get it moving.
Roger.
How's landing? Tire burst. Hi Reggie, I wonder what happened there.
Yeah, okay, moving now, Skymatix.
Okay, cool. Chambéry approach, good morning, Skymatix 001, flight level 155, and we are inbound back up intersection.
Skymatix 01, Chambéry approach, good morning, descent flight level 100, expect ILS Zulu runway 18.
Flight level 100, expect ILS runway 18, Skymatix 001.
1000 to level off.
Runway is vacated.
Skymatix 356, runway 15, clear to land, wind 17 0 degrees, 17 knots, gusting 27 knots. Skymatix 014, taxi to stand 2.
Stand 2. Stand 2, Skymatix 014.
Skymatix 04 on the stand, request frequency.
Skymatix 04, welcome to Chambéry, frequency change approved, have a nice day.
Thank you for the coverage, you have a nice day also, Skymatix 04.
Skymatix 84, clear by LS Zulu approach, runway 18, number 8.
Nico,
Yes.
what's up?
Skymatix
Busy
084,
going
clear for runway
into
018 approach.
the approach phase now.
As far as I understood, you are approaching the Tangaroos now.
Yes.
Skymatix 001, proceed direct cancel, descent 6,500 feet, QNH 0994.
Direct Kenso 6,500 feet and QNH 994, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 194 established on the localizer.
Skymatix 194, continue approach 18, wind 170 degrees 7 knots, gusting 27 knots.
Continuing approach Skymatix 194.
Oh, what an interesting approach.
It's a very nice one.
Skymatix 085, turn right heading 180 for interception.
Not sure if he called me.
Any mountain around?
Yes, plenty.
I understand why you are circling.
Yeah.
You should show us plenty view.
Difficult with all the clouds and stuff, Argon.
We are unlucky then.
There's the mountains, you'll see. And then when we get closer, there's even more mountains. You'll see them.
And this is the beauty of simulation.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yep.
Skymatix 6, welcome to Chambéry, taxi to stand 3. Skymatix liner 4, runway 18, clear to land, wind 170 degrees, 17 knots, gusting 27 knots.
Clear to land 18 Skymatix 194.
Which one is more dangerously approach?
LM 171 Chambéry frequency.
Lower.
I don't know, listen, is he calling me? I don't know, you're talking, I couldn't hear. Is that for Skymatix 001?
Negative is for KLM 171.
KLM 171. Sorry, say again, Arkan?
I wanted to ask that which one is much more dangerous than each other. I mean, this one or Lowy?
Are they the same? No, they're the same kind of difficulty. I think this one is more of a test because the glide slope is 4.5, 4.6, degrees glide slope. Okay, so you're coming in very fast at a greater angle, and this runway is short. The question now is how short is Lowy's runway? This is only 2020 meters on the runway length. So I think Lowy might be a little less dangerous than this one.
I understand.
Runway vacated via via Ceres Skymatix 194.
Transition.
Skymatix 194, welcome to Chambéry, taxi to stand 7.
Stand 7 Skymatix 194.
Skymatix 084, runway 18, to land, wind 170 degrees, 17 knots, gusting 28 knots.
I'm just going to mute myself until I've landed because I'm turning almost on base now.
084, clear to land, runway 18. He is established on localizer. Winds copied.
Skymatix 001 from Pier of intersection Pier Sulu approach runway 18, takeoff fully established.
From period intersection, cleared for the approach to the ILS runway 18 and will report established Skymatix 001. I think that's what you said, period. I think I must have moved that. Let me just check that. Yes, I did. It's 994.
And Chambéry traffic, Chambéry approach, Skymatix 052 on descent, the SALEV 1 Quebec, and heading direct back up.
Skymatix 052 Chambéry, bonjour, identify, descent via star level 100.
Descending via the star, flight level 100, Skymatix 052.
Chamber approach, KLM 171 here.
KLM 171 Chambéry, good morning, sorry. You're happy by, do you want to continue the approach or do you want some vectors?
Yeah, I'm on the SALEV 1 Quebec approach for the ILS 18, KLM 171.
KLM 171, Roger. For me, you're a bit high. Do you want to continue anyway?
We'll continue KLM 171.
KLM 171, Roger. Descent 6,500 feet, KNC 09904.
QNH 994, I'll descend 6,000 feet, KLM 171.
Thank you, Scotsman. That means that Lowy is slightly long, I beg your pardon, slightly shorter than this runway even. So yeah, interesting.
Frequency change approved. Thank you very much for your services. Skymatix 1904.
Skymatix 052, proceed to direct, pull back. Skymatix 052, sorry, proceed direct to Kenzo, descent 5,500 feet, QNH 09904.
Direct Kenzo 5,000, down to 5,000, and QNH 09994, Skymatix 052.
Thank you, Steve. Tell him.
Flaps 15 set.
Radio altimeter.
KLM 171, clear the LFLB approach runway 18, number 2.
Number 2, KLM 171.
Skymatix 001, established runway 18 ILS.
Skymatix 001, continue approach 18, 170 degree 17
I will continue approach for runway 18, Skymatix 001.
Flaps 30 set. Ready
Alright,
for
so
landing
we
checklist.
said it's 157, supposed to be. Gonna get a bit close.
Flaps 40 set.
155. Can't get closer than that. Because that red band's too close.
Skymatix 084, welcome Chambéry, taxi
Look at that wind, look at that wind.
Skymatix 084 is clear to runway.
Thank you, Tommy.
Stand tech. Thank you.
Skymatix 001, runway 18, clear to land, wind 170 degrees, 17 knots, 15, 209.
altimeter.
Thank Thank you, sir. Runway 18, clear to land, Skymatix 001. Look at this.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Approaching decision height. Minimums.
Hello, Antonio. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Tommy. Here we go. Let me bring that speed down slightly.
1,000.
ELM 171, what is your next flight?
Approaching 18.
Alright, flying.
500. Clear to land runway 18.
400.
Flight slow.
Yeah, I don't care. You can see the runway.
Flight slow.
200.
ALM 171, can run alert on right immediately, heading 180.
20. 10.
Reverse unlock. Speed brake up. Auto brake in use.
On to 180, KLM 171.
Oh, that was beautiful under the circumstances. That was really super. And we stopped way sooner than we thought.
Yeah.
Whew.
You are professional.
Thank you, Linda.
ALM 171, can you continue by yourself for the unique vectors?
We can continue on our route, KLM 171, no problem at all. We had to make a detour to lose some height, KLM 171.
Thank you, Iceman. Thank you, Neil, Steve.
Next time advise me because we're hitting some hills now.
Yeah, we'll do, KLM 171. Thank you very much.
Skymatix 001, runway vacated. After landing procedure.
Skymatix 001, Chambéry, taxi to stand 12.
Thank you, sir. I think you said stand 12, Skymatix 001.
I firm. Skymatix 052 from Tirus, clear LFLB approach runway 18, number 2.
Cleared to approach runway number 18 and number 2.
Flaps up and set.
My hands were sweating, I tell you, that was nerve-wracking. If you don't do this yourself, you'll never understand. I challenge anybody watching the stream to come and try this. This is one heck of a landing.
Approach, Skymatix VA.
I'm back on Discord, guys.
Negative 356, are you again?
I just sent you a message, but you haven't answered.
Yeah, it's very short.
Negative, no 4 from me now. Skymatix 008 on frequency.
Good morning. On frequencies 008.
Skymatix 008, good morning. Proceed to direct to Kenzo, expect ILS Zulu approach, runway 18.
Direct Kenzo, expecting 18, ILS approach, Skymatix 008.
ALM 171, runway 18, clear to land, wind 170 degrees, 17 knots, gusting 28 knots.
KLM 171, clear to land, runway 18.
Tommy, and the steep descent is what makes it interesting, because you're coming down at 4.6 degrees. No joke, huh? It's amazing fast.
Skymatix 008, continue descent altitude 6,500 feet, NH 094.
Down to 6,500, copy the QNH 008.
Yeah, you gotta try it to experience this, man.
Skymatix 052, reduce minimum approach speed as possible. Runway 28, continue
This is
approach.
something
Wind
else.
170 degrees, 17 knots, gusting 28 knots.
Shutdown procedure.
And reducing to minimum
Shutdown
approach speed.
procedure.
Cleared to approach runway 18, Skymatix 052.
Ready
Yes,
for
Antonio.
shutdown procedure.
Yep, correct. There was a database change. Zibo added a whole column extra into the database. If you don't do that, then unfortunately you're not going to get all the functionality. Why you have to do it.
Shutdown procedure complete. Ready for shutdown checklist.
There goes KLM missed.
ALM 171, to right heading 350, climb 5,000 feet.
Check that balloon. Ah,
Skymatix 052, runway 18, clear to land, wind 170 degrees, 17 knots, gusting 27 knots.
And cleared to land, runway 18, Skymatix
no,
052.
Tommy, it's only once off. It's just to get the new ones in. You have to do it once, and then until we tell you to do it again, you don't have to do them. Why am I so skew? That's better. Go David, go David. If you can't do it, no one can. Oh, the landing was very interesting but fun. Thank you, Quentin. And thank you for your ATC service, man. Appreciate it. It brought a whole new dimension to this whole flight, man. It was just awesome. Thank you. Look at that angle. Look at it. Look at how I'm looking up at him. It's just crazy. 4.5 degrees. Yo. When I started my nose down on the glide slope, I immediately put my gear down as well. Pulled the speed brake. I had the speed brake out almost all the way. Gear out. Maximum drag just to keep speed. Make sure you don't overrun her. Yeah. Welcome, David. Now you just need to stop, buddy. Stop, 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 stop. Looks like he's gonna make it. I don't think we lost anybody here today. I'm actually bloody impressed. That's awesome. It's really nice. Nobody went to the pub.
Skymatix 052, welcome to Chambéry, taxi to 1014.
And taxiing to stand 14, so Skymatix 052.
Skymatix 008 from Tirus, clear by LFLB approach, runway 18, number 1.
Alice 18, number 1 for Skymatix 008.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for Anthony. Jean-Pierre, you're a bit far off. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take you to get here, but we'll catch you on the next stream. I'll probably stick around a little bit on Discord, but I don't see myself run another half an hour on the stream, so we can talk a little later afterwards. Okay, so if we can check Anthony still come in and do his landing. He's right on base. He's going to turn on the ILS just now. Did you, Reinhard? Sure. Yeah, 25 minutes. Gotcha.
Skymatix 014, switching to Unicom. Thank you very much for your coverage and have a nice day.
Have a nice day too, bye-bye.
So man, Jean-Pierre, I hope for your sake it works, man, that you can actually come into land this time. There's Anthony coming. Anthony, if you're listening, the weather is deteriorating, buddy. Yes, sir. Yeah, Jean-Pierre, this is a challenge, but you can do it. Just, you know, do it slowly, methodically, logically, one step at a time. You'll be okay. Remember to just brake. Before you dip your nose on that light slope, you need to be at flaps 5 speed and flaps already, or as close to as possible. I think I was maybe a bit faster. That's why I put my gear down, just to keep speed. Because you're going to descend much faster, steeper than usual.
Skymatix 008, runway 18, clear to land, wind 150 degrees, 14 knots, gusting 35 knots, ocean wind shear detected, southeast of the field.
Sure.
Clear to land, runway 18 for Skymatix 008.
Welcome, David. Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and enjoying it with us. I challenge you all to go try this flight. It's published in the notes below the video, so you can copy and paste it.
Stand once, please.
Proceed to 16 for Skymatix 008.
Right, so anyway, as I was saying, go have fun, and we'll speak to you soon again, eh? Enjoy the week if we don't speak with you again, and whatever you do, have fun, man.
Cheers, Nico. Thanks for the challenge.
Yeah, thanks, Nico.